What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel today, and we're back on a brand new playthrough. We are here today playing a very controversially named game. It is labeled Road Trip Adventure, but here it says everywhere Road Trip, and it never really tells you. I don't know if that's a lost in translation thing or what it is, but that's because this game is like fully developed and mostly centered around kind of Japanese. Those of you that know the Churokyu game series, this was like the second game I think in that series, or maybe the third game. Definitely wasn't the first game, and there was definitely at least one after this. But anyways, I don't know anything about this game, like as far as the back end of or anything. It's a crazy game. It's kind of centered around racing. It's definitely centered around cars, obviously, but it's kind of like a I don't even know how to describe it. You're just gonna have to see. But if you've never seen this game or played this game or heard this game before, you're in for a treat. This is an insane game. It's so much fun. Again, not super serious, which is why it's kind of appearing in this format on this day. Obviously, much less chill than my iRacing content and other stuff, but um, just a crazy game, and I'm very excited to play through it. I have an incredible amount of hours on this game with my brother in the past, and we had a blast playing through this. We played through it several times when we were kids, way back on the PlayStation 2. As you can see here, it came out in 2002. Um, so we played it a ton years and years and years ago. Uh, but yeah, I don't really know anything else about it. We played through it once semi recently in the last handful of years and actually played through to 100% completion, which is really hard. It's going to take a long time. So I'm very excited for it. Hopefully it's fun. Hopefully it's crazy. We are going to have to utilize some off-camera grinding for this game. Otherwise, you could play this game literally for like 5 years, and it would take forever to get through. It's a lot of gameplay. There's a lot of stuff you have to accomplish. So just to mitigate some of that, I will be grinding off camera for some of it. But again, for the meantime, we're just going to have to go through it. And there's a lot of different parts to this game that all tie together to get to where you want to be. And I'll explain that more as we go, but we'll see how it goes. You don't get to pick your character or anything like that. You can buy different body styles. It's kind of like the Cars movie universe with like Lightning McQueen in that you are the car and you can speak, quote unquote, speak. Um, but you don't have eyes or anything. You just look like a car. It's very strange. Like it is. Someone was on crack when they came up with this, but still, great game. Very excited to play it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it's a lot of fun. Hopefully, it's not too complicated, and hopefully, I can figure out what the hell I'm doing and remember how to play it. So, yeah, adventure is the mode we're going for. It's going to be again quite a long playthrough, probably. I don't know, honestly, maybe like 15, 16 hours. It's going to be a long one. I'll try not to make the episodes too crazy, but there's going to be a lot of episodes that involve racing because there are races in this game. There are going to be a lot of episodes that don't involve racing because there's a lot of other things to do in this game, mini challenges and quests and so on. So it's going to be crazy, but it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm very excited for it. So let's jump into it. Adventure. We're going to start out in Q's factory in Peach Town. And then I don't really know exactly what to do. We're probably going to have to do the first race at Peachtown Raceway. And we're probably going to have to try to get our first friend and do some adventuring, and we'll see how it goes. So let's get right into it. New game. Enter my name. Oh, geez. I guess we got to be Nitsuj, right? Always Nitsuj. How the hell? Oh, this is a weird keyboard. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can spell my own name. Nitsuj. There we go. That's what we want. And apply. Okay, so we get 4. I think the reason we get 4 is because, like, again, this is designed around yen or something, but I don't. What do we want for our currency? Coin? Like, they're called coins, like different Q coins, but buck? Cent? I don't know. Let's just call them coin. I have no idea. I didn't think this through. We're just gonna go with coin, even though that's a really dumb term, but it's fine. Here we go. You can read that. Going to quit, huh? Quit what, president? But tired of being president. Why do I have to be locked up in this small room? What are you saying? Be quiet, be quiet. I've decided I'm going to hand over the presidency to the one who wins the World Grand Prix. If only it was that easy in modern politics. Wow, what a thing to do. Cool. Yes, this is a good idea. Okay, let the whole world know. Yes, yes, president. Oh, no. Okay. Anyways, the secretary dude is that guy. Not me, though. And we are a Fiat of some sort. I don't know exactly. It's Fiat 500. Or not Fiat. What was the old Fiat? Was that Fiat 500 too? If you win the next World Grand Prix, then you get a chance to be the president. Wait, the next World Grand Prix? I've never noticed that. Have they done this before? I don't know. Also, I hope the sound is okay. I hope you can hear me and hear the game. It's like on a scale of 1 to 5. There's not very complicated sound for this game. And it was on 5 and it was insanely loud, so I turned it down to 1. Hopefully it's not still too loud, but hopefully it's loud enough you can hear it. So we'll see. The one who wins the World Grand Prix can challenge the president to a race, and if you win, you get to be the new president. I don't know why anybody would want that. You need to find 2 teammates, get a Super A license. You need to get a Super A license to World Grand Prix. I don't know what that means. Do you know how to get a Super A license? Actually, I do. Okay, that's fine. You can enter a race and recuse factory in every town. Well, we want to go out and we want to drive around town, first of all. That's key. Alright, so yeah, this game is absolutely insane. The handling is on crack. It is actually really hard to play this. I'm trying to think of where I need to go. I know who I need to try to find, but I can't think of where to find him. So we're going to go over here and wait for him. We're going to look for James. I think we have to bring him a big peach, but I don't recall if that's before or after he'll be our teammate or whatever. So again, this game is all about everybody like needs a thing. Like they need a gift or a service that you provide them. Everybody in this town, like, or all the towns, I guess, needs something, and then they give you something in return, and it's kind of a big matchmaking game of who needs what and where it goes and blah blah blah. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Here's James. I guess he's coming from this way. We're gonna have to go get him a peach. Hello. There's a peach tree. Slamming against a tree sometimes causes peach to fall, but I'm not strong enough. Won't someone bring me a peach? Yes, so we have to go get James a peach, which is actually hilarious when I thought about that. I didn't realize when I was a kid, but like James and the giant peach or whatever. So anyways, so I know where the peach is. We have to get the peach for James, and then we will go get a billboard on our head, which I will hopefully remember where to go. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it's like a coffee sign, and then there's a place in the next town we're going to go to, which is called something else. God, the car does not turn. It handles so badly. This is the giant peach tree. I don't know how you're just supposed to know that, but whatever. This is the giant peach tree. Did the peach tree fall, or did the peach fall in? Nope. Did I not hit it hard enough? Alright. Makes sense to somebody. Do I have to go even faster? So yeah, there are those gold coins everywhere. They're not currency, unfortunately. They're bonus coins for something else, but we'll get to that later. Alright, come on now, peach tree. There's the giant-ass peach. Come back, giant-ass peach. Oh, we are very slow in the water, unfortunately, so we're going to take the straight line here and hopefully cut it off. Nope, we didn't time that quite right. There's the giant peach. Alright, now we can go give it to James. So yeah, this game is insane. Absolutely insane. Alright, we have to go back, find James again, wherever he ran off to, and then we will go to the, whatchamacallit, the, again, it's not the coffee shop. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it is coffee shop. I really don't know, to be honest with you. But then that will get us our, there's also no look back button on this game, which is really frustrating, especially as we go here. But once we get James on our team, we will have a teammate, and then we can start to enter races, enter events to earn more money. Is that James up there? I think it is, so we should try to go catch him eventually. Give him the giant peach. It'll take us a while to catch him, evidently, though. Oh, hi. Yep, I will find a good place eventually. It's just going to take a little while, so. There goes James. Come back, James. We are very slow. There you are. I brought you a peach. Be on my team. Do you have to drive into you again now? Come back here. There you go. No, I... So, do I have to do a race before you'll join my team? I don't understand. I thought he would be on our team right away, but maybe I have to do a race first. But anyways, what we're going to do first is go get a head billboard thing. This is the play. It is coffee. Oh god, it doesn't turn at all. I forgot how terrible the turning is. Hello. Part-time hand, blah, blah, blah. All I ask is you drive around and show off the sign. Let's do it. Alright, so this will give us more money, which is obviously helpful since we have to drive everywhere. Alright, so we are going to go do the Peach Town race, and the reason I want to do that is because I think we must have to do that. God, it doesn't turn. We must have to do the Peach Town race. Turn, please. We must have to do the Peach Town race before we can get James on our team. And then we'll worry about this later. So, rank C, you have your C license. It's not Gran Turismo-esque. Alright. First race actually at Peach Town here is a pretty simple track. It's pretty easy. But all the subsequent races at the next tracks are actually pretty difficult. So, the end goal is to get to Cloud Hill and get the Ferrari and the Ford GT. Not because anybody is any better. I mean, actually all the AI competitors, for lack of a better term, are pretty much the same. Man, it's so bad. It turns so terribly. It actually kind of feels like it's happening in slow motion compared to what I remember, but maybe that's just because we're using an emulator for this from the game I bought. But anyways, the Ford GT, which his name is like, I don't remember his name, but then Pio, I think, is the Ferrari Testarossa or whatever. Those guys live in Cloud Hill, which is a town that we'll have to wait a while to get to. Here's James and his whatever it is. I don't remember dude's name. Diaz, the Ford GT. The reason to get them is because they're the hardest competition for the AI cars until the Grand Prix, the World Grand Prix, even though it makes no difference which teammates you have for your teammates' performance because they're all the same. And they eventually grow into their parts, if I remember correctly. But regardless here, we should be able to pass him. These races are all 3 laps. They're quite short, pretty straightforward, pretty easy. Obviously the Ford GT, as you can see, is pretty fast in a straight line. We do not turn at all, holy shit. I forgot how terrible the physics are of this, but... So yeah, they were going to fly down the straights, but we need to try to make some hay. He's right on top of us. We need to try and make some hay while we can. I don't remember exactly what the groove is, but we'll try to block here. He's right behind us, but not on top of us, so... We're just going to float through this last corner. We'll catch up to the garbage truck whose name is like Clean or something, which is hilarious. Alright, we did it. I forgot that I had to press start there to exit the replay. 800 coin, which is our dollar amount. Awesome. Guess it was great. We did have the right parts. Alright, we need to go drive around town, go find James yet again, and then see if we can get him to join our squad, which would be quite helpful in making more money from the races. Again, there are a lot of things to do in this town, which we will get to, but I want to, excuse me, I want to get to the point where we can have our team set and race for money and earning extra money from the billboards before we worry about that. So James will come around here at some point. Looks like that's him over there, perhaps. He'll come by here at some point. See if he'll join our team now, or if there's still something else I have to do, which I don't know what that would be. Hi. Yes, add me to your team. What's up? Alright. So that's one. I think we can get the Dodge Ram also, I don't recall. I thought we could, perhaps. So we'll give that a try. I can't remember if he lives in here or where he's at, but that's somebody else back there. Anyways, we'll go in here. Can't remember exactly where he lives. This is him. Alright, we got him there. Let's see if we can back in and get him again. Usually it makes you go in there and again, see there's stamps. There are 100 stamps we have to accomplish for all sorts of weird shit, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Will you join our team? Yes. Alright, Kinsera is his name apparently. So we have 2 teammates, which is a great start. Now what we have to do is go to drive to the next town. So first of all, what we're going to do is put one of these things on. We're going to put this billboard on our head. Actually, we'll drive to the next town for this. I don't remember what it's called exactly, but we'll drive to the next town, and then we'll worry about switching out billboards. Alright, so now we have quite a long trek from Peach Town. We've already finished race number 1. Yeah, it does seem like everything is kind of happening in slow motion here, but maybe I'm on crack. What's up, Q? I need you to get out of here. Alright. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff to do in all these cities, but obviously we want to be a little higher performance. We want to be able to race in all the cities, so it's going to take a little while to get to that point. And again, after this episode, I'm going to have to do probably quite a bit of off-camera grinding before the next, say, Fuji City. How could I forget Fuji City? So yeah, we have quite a long drive here. In addition to the stamps and the different like races that you have to win and stuff, and obviously the racing in the World Grand Prix, that's not what I meant by the races. I meant like there are individual races in each town against like town members and stuff. And then there are these quick pick shops that you see up there on the hill. There are 100 of those as well. So they're all over the freaking place, which is crazy. There are little kind of quirky things you have to do for each member of town, and every member of the town has something that a different town member wants. And then when you get to the end of all the towns, those people come back to the first people's town. You have to build out your own city, which we'll get to, I think it's like right before Sanpolis, which is after this. We have to stop there and get all the members that are looking for a new place to move there, which is my city, like affectionately named My City, and so on and so forth. So there are a lot of different layers to this game. It's crazy, and it's honestly quite complicated. And when I was a kid playing this with my brother, it was quite overwhelming. But it is cool. Like, it's genuinely interesting and cool, so I love it. And again, it's car related, so unlike NBA Live, this is at least car related. Oh geez, let's stop and handle, please. It's fine, you saw nothing. So yeah, thankfully I've played this plenty of times, so I know where we're going. I know how the fuel works, I know how the day-night cycle works, the races work, the game format works. But it's going to be super fun to play back through this, so I hope you enjoy it. I hope you see this as something different. It's not really my kind of thing. Obviously, I'm not someone that watches like anime or anything of the sort. Some people are probably going to associate this with that just because it's East Asian and Japanese, I guess, for lack of a better term. But I don't know anything about anime. I don't even know anything about this, actually. But I just know that it's related to the Chirokyu game series, and that it's fun, and it's car related, and it's quite a long playthrough, so I thought it would be different and fun and difficult and so on. So, alright, let's go into the Q's factory here, and then we will go to the, whatchamacallit, what the hell is it called? There's like a noodle shop here or something, so we have to go do that. And then we will give James this billboard. The problem is I don't think that Kinsera guy, the Dodge Ram, I don't think he drives around, so he's not going to get nearly as much exposure for the billboard and therefore money. The problem is all these Fuji Cities things are in Japanese, so I don't actually remember which one is the one we have to go to for the guy with the billboard, but I'll just pick some, I guess. I don't know if this is one or not. Dumpling Cake Shop. Alright, I don't know what that was, but I'm gonna go back in again just in case. He said Dumpling Cake Shop, which I thought this place was noodles. Maybe I'm confused though. Okay. Whatever. Alright, so this isn't the place, obviously, but I thought it was a noodles place here, but maybe I'm just off my rocker. But yeah, we gotta find the place that has the billboard here. Is it this place, perhaps? Again, I can't read whatever language this is in. Maybe it's not a real language. Oh, okay, so it is the best noodles place. Cool. So yep, 20 coin per thing. There we go, new board. Now we can go put the other one on James. And of course, we just have to remember that when we come back, we're gonna have to come back and stop by Noodle Place and by the other place and so on. So yeah, we're not gonna worry about any of the races or anything of the sort. Is this where I need to go? I think it is. We're not gonna worry about any of the races right now. We're not gonna worry about any of the events. I guess I could have just technically warped over here. You can warp in this game instead of having to drive. You can only warp to Q's factories though, which is a little bit frustrating, but I guess it's better than nothing. But you have to drive to each of them initially so you can unlock them or whatever. So let's try to put a different billboard on James's head, since he does drive around town. And as we unlock these extra billboards, obviously they start to pay a little bit more money each time, and so we will, as we go, swap them out to the higher paying ones for ourselves, obviously, because we're going to be driving the most, and then we'll switch our teammates over to a little bit more higher paying ones, and then we will have to do kind of a reverse road trip. Jokes on me. A reverse kind of trip back to these places and collect our money, our checks for our driving services. Oh, these guys are having a crash. Okay. So yeah, this is just again a little bit of an extra way to make some money. It's not going to be world breaking the amount of money you get from these billboards. Excuse me again. But it helps, every bit helps, and again, money is kind of the driver, obviously, not just to the real world and the surviving economy, but to this game as well. So again, we'll probably pretty much have to basically start over and go through all the towns over again, do all the races, do all the events in each town as we go. But for now, I just want to get in this first episode, I want to get to all the locations. We'll just take this Q coin over here. I want to get to all the locations, unlock all the cities. Cloud Hill is going to be the exception, probably because Cloud Hill is really difficult to get to. You jump to it from Papaya Island, and I'm not even sure we're fast enough to make the jump right now, so it's quite difficult. But we'll worry about that in another episode. And then again, after we get all the towns unlocked, or at least all of them except Cloud Hill, I will go and do some off-camera grinding, get some money, upgrade our team cars a little bit, and then we'll start our journey. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes. I don't remember where the parts shop guy that is moving to my city is, because all the best parts are in my city, I believe, but I have to remember where the parts guy lives in my city. So I'll try to remember that before we get there. I know that they have a parts guy in every city, but I don't remember where he lives, so that's an important piece of the puzzle that I'm going to have to try to recall. So next town we're going to get to is my city. Just going to be off the highway. It's quite a long trek to get there, and then we'll have Sandpolis, and then Chestnut Canyon, I believe it's called, and then Mushroom Grove or Road or Mushroom Town or whatever, and then White Mountain is the snow place, and then we'll have to go across the ocean, which will take a while and be difficult to get to Papaya Island, and then we'll have everything except Cloud Hill. So this is my city. It's going to be completely empty right now, but they essentially give you a garage for free to have and to kind of make your own home base, similar to a Q's factory, those places that we started in, other than there's nothing here to start. That's what Q was asking about in Peach Town, coming to put a Q's factory here. Alright, yep, I would love a garage for myself. Yes, we will advertise. Yes, thank you. Cool, let's go. Not going to worry about decorating it or anything right now. You get kind of patterns as you go. Got my own garage, awesome. So yeah, some of this we're just going to kind of check off by default, but some of it's going to be take some time and so on. So worry about that when we get there. But now we have to get back on the highway again, head over to Sandpolis. Again, I think the thing that's going to take the longest is going to be some of the events and challenges, like some of the ones, like there's a volcano race that we get to, that's in Chestnut Canyon. That's very, very difficult, takes a long time. Finding the coins is very difficult, takes forever. And some of them are in really ridiculous, obscure places that are really hard to find. I might actually have to have Ryan come over and help me with that and just do that one day. But yeah, it's very, very difficult. It's a very long playthrough, and that's kind of why I wanted to do it for the channel. It's not hardcore, obviously. We're not speed running it or anything, of course, but I do enjoy the game. It's something a little bit more casual again to play, and it's car related, so that's good. Coming up to Sandpolis here. Technically, we can take this first exit, but we're going to take the second exit instead. For no other reason, that's a little bit quicker to get where we're trying to get. Oh, we are apparently in a cloverleaf, so we're going to have to go back to the right. Whatever, it's fine. I thought we wanted to go behind us. Am I on crack? Yeah, is this the wrong way? I think this might be the wrong way. I think we have to go behind us. Let's just go read these signs to make sure. I don't recall exactly. It's fine. What does this sign say? Sandpolis? Okay, so we can get there from this way too. So I do think we have to go the other way, but it's fine. We're in no rush. Apparently it's completely deserted out here. It's fine. So this is kind of like the Las Vegas of whatever this playthrough is. can see the big shiny buildings and whatnot. It's honestly kind of crazy and ridiculous, but the draw distance also isn't great apparently, as the building draws into range there. I guess we'll just hang a left here. We gotta find a road at some point to be able to go left on, but there appears to be one here, which is good enough for me. Oh, let's not hit that wall there. Oh, yeah, physics are very unhappy. The physics of this game are ridiculous, but it's fine. So yeah, this town is nuts, but there's all sorts of interesting things you can do here. But we won't worry about any of that right at this moment. Again, the goal is just simply to get all the towns so that when we come back next time in the next episode, whatever that may be, we can make some actual real progress on this puppy. So let's get in the door of Q's factory. I don't remember what they sell or offer here as a thing. I'm trying to think. Do they have a food place of sorts? I don't recall. Let's look at all these signs on the doors. I don't know what this says, but I thought for sure there was a food place of some sort here. Maybe I'm mistaken in that. I don't know if these signs mean anything or not on the doors here. I guess we'll just go in here. Hi, do you do anything, Mr. Dodge Viper? Okay, whatever, that didn't do me any good. Maybe I'll just move on to the next city. I mean, again, we could sit here and worry about this, but unless it's in this building right here, we'll just call it good. What the hell is that thing? Whatever. Okay, I know what he's talking about too, but again, we're not going to worry about any of the quests or things to do right now, so. Gotta get back on the highway. There's soccer here, 3v3 soccer we're going to play at some point. But we're going to have to first, obviously, get to Chestnut Canyon, I believe it's called. So yeah, it's all interesting. You have, again, people that are looking to move to my city that we're going to have to go find and meet and, I say deal with, but like essentially we're just going to have to tell them to move there and they're going to build up that town, and then we have to wait till that city's full, and then it's going to be fully functioning my city, and that's kind of where all the best parts are, the best stuff is, all the main kind of bits happen there. But this just takes some time to kind of build all that up, so again, it's a pretty long driving experience playthrough to start out with for sure, so I don't remember what the thing is that you get on your car other than that the $60 one in White Mountain is like, I don't remember what it is, but it's like snow cones or some shit. But so yeah, we got the 10 to 20, and again, it's better than nothing right now. We have $1,800 or coin, sorry. I don't remember what these other ones are. I don't even remember if there's one in Mushroom Grove or whatever it's called. A couple more picture places there. So again, this is all going to be stuff we're going to have to come back and visit to accomplish at some point. And again, some of these coins are quite hard to find. So it's going to be a very long adventure, but that's kind of the point. So, alright, we are here to Chestnut Canyon. We'll go to the right here, go up the cliff in the dark. Mushroom Road is what it's called. I don't know why I thought it was like Mushroom Cove or Grove or whatever, but God, this car does not turn. Why is the handling so shit? We desperately need to finish this part of the quest so that we can get some upgrades and make our car not be shit, because holy crap does it not handle at all. I don't remember it being this bad. Maybe it was. Maybe it's just the emulator, but I don't remember it being like undrivable. Like, that's why I knew we weren't going to win any of the other races, because the first race took us to a third lap to pass Diaz, and that's far and away the easiest race, so whatever. Alright, we are here, wherever here is. Come again, yes please, thank you very much. Alright, we're on to Mushroom, wherever it is, Mushroom something. Hello. Don't want to talk to you right now, actually. Off the cliff, and we'll get going in the correct direction. off towards Mushroom Road if I could ever make this damn turn. Thank you very much, car. God, it's awful. I suppose it's accurate that we're a Fiat, whatever this is, Fiat 500, I believe, but yikes, it's bad. It doesn't help that we're on dirt, of course, but it's not ideal regardless. Yeah, there's a lot of people that drive around in the kind of wilderness aimlessly here. Much more than any other city, I think. I'm trying to think of if there are more people in other cities. There are a lot of people at Papaya Island that drive around aimlessly as well, but we'll see that when we get there. So we're leaving the kind of Canyon Cove, whatever it's called, Chestnut Canyon area. And we will be at Mushroom Grove, or Mushroom Road, sorry, very shortly. Please turn. Thank you. Why are there so many S-curves here? This could be a perfectly straight road for any reason. There's no reason for that. Alright. Here we go. There aren't that many places to go here, so we probably will just look around and make sure we're not missing any salesy bit places here. We'll go into Q's factory real quick. Make sure we lock in the town. Yes, hello, I'm here. Hi. Hello. Hello and hi. Alright. Let's see if we can find a place that sells anything. Literally anything at all. That's a pick shop again. It's a parts shop there. We don't need that because, again, we're going to White Mountain next. Is there a place that sells anything? The bar is where you get tips towards the... that's where golf is. Golf is also hard. I completely forgot about golf. Golf is terrible. Let's go in the water over here. I think there's a mysterious thing that we meet down here. Hello. Alright. Got a Venus horn. Thank you very much. It's great. Okay, guys gave me a horn. I don't remember if we have to do something else with that, but whatever, it's fine. Alright, we're going to go on to White Mountain next, which is our second to last stop of the day. I don't remember where the hell we are, where we're supposed to go. Are we supposed to go this way? Didn't look like this is where it was, but maybe I'm just blind. Apparently I am. It's fine, nothing to see here. Don't worry about the blind guy that does most of his sim racing, so... yeah, being blind is obviously not a requirement to be able to drive, so... having sight, I should say. Being blind is not a detriment to being able to drive. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I'm tired. It's okay. Alright, so we have a little bit of a trek again here to get, actually quite a trek to get from where we are now to White Mountain. And White Mountain, if we were to drive from White Mountain, would jump basically straight to Peach Town again. It's kind of a big loop of some sort. So we're not going to do that today. We're just going to teleport, although I don't know how to get to Papaya Island. It might be faster just to leave from White Mountain to get there, but I'm not sure of that. So we'll worry about that. We'll check on that later. So we will actually we'll probably warp to whatever that city is, the second one, the Fuji whatever, and pick up our dollars for driving all this distance. Again, he's going to pay us 20 coin per mile. I don't know how many miles this is exactly, but it's got to be some. Every bit of money is going to help, so we'll deal with that when we get there. It'll allow me to show you the warp thing, but we are in White Mountain now. Gotta get up this kind of curvy bit, and then we'll be into the town. It's very slippery here. You definitely need snow tires or off-road tires of some sort to be effective here, but obviously we don't have any upgrades at all yet. Alright, police station right there ahead. There's Q's factory, and then we will go find the dude that sells whatever he sells here. I don't remember what it is exactly even, but yes, come again, thank you. Alright. I don't remember which dude it is. It might be this dude. Or is this the bar? That's the bar. Oh, here it is. It's the yarn guy or wool or whatever the hell this is. So cool. He pays us what, 50 bucks each, so okay, sorry, 40, my bad. Can't remember. Maybe it's the guy in in Papaya Island that has more. I don't remember. It's fine. Anyways, we'll go swap that one out. We'll go back to Q's factory and put the other ones on our other teammates so that they can have some, and then we'll figure out how the heck to get to Papaya Island. Hi, here to change parts, please. Mine's actually already good, isn't it? James, we want you to have the other one since you drive around more, and Kinsurna, what's his name? Kinsura, whatever. You can have the coffee one. I think you just stay in your home anyways, but theoretically you'll race at some point, so it's fine. Every bit helps. Alright, how do we get to... is there a map? There is, right? Where is... We have to go directly west from here to get to Papaya Island. But which way is west? The opposite way? This way? Thank you for not making me go in there. I would have felt really dumb if it made me go in there. So yeah, don't remember how to get to the west from here, just that we have to basically jump off a cliff. There we go. Please turn. Thank you. Make sure we're going the right direction. Appears we are. I don't actually know for sure, but it's fine. Oh, there's a big cliff. Jump into nowhere. We might as well follow this path while we are here. Again, make sure we're going the right way. We are. Where is this road that I think we're on? It says we're on the road, but we're definitely not on the road. Oh, you know why? It's a tunnel. I'm stupid. It's a tunnel. Anyways. Here we are. There's the ocean. Hooray. Oh, yikes. Alright. I knew we had to get to here at some point, but it's fine. I don't remember how to get out of here, though. Oh, almost fell off that ledge there. We'll just go straight, I guess. It's fine. Nope, this is not where I wanted to go. Whoops. I guess we got a propeller. Cool. And a wing set. Cool. Okay, whatever. Yes, I understand. Alright. So we gotta go west some more, which is fine. Wasn't trying to get that, but I guess we'll take it. It's helpful, I guess. Alright. Makes you much faster underwater, I suppose. Alright, let's go west. Feel like we're gold miners. Oh, yikes, that's a big rock there. Alright. Which one's down? L2 is down, apparently. Just keep going west. Can carry much more speed underwater here. Papaya Island, it appears to be. That was further than this, but it's fine. So yeah, we'll take a quick look around. Can't remember if there's a guy that sells anything here that we can benefit from, but this is Cloud Hill to our left, or the entrance to Cloud Hill, and there's the kind of waterfall that I've tried to get over. Impossible to make the jump until we have some more upgrades, so we won't worry about that right now. Alright, we made it to Papaya Island though, so that's a start. See if there's a guy that sells anything that we can find real quickly. Is this the guy? What does this guy do? Okay, not helpful. I know there's a place you can fish. I thought there was a guy that sold something here. Maybe I'm confused though. Apologies again. Just have a slight cough. Is this the guy? Nope, I don't want to play beach flag, whatever, right now. Thank you very much. Play that a different time. Alright, here's Q's factory, so we'll go in there. Get our positioning done. Hi. Alright. We got all the minor towns now, if you want to call it that. Alright, now we gotta go see if there's someone that sells something, which I swore there was, but... That's the police. That's the bar. I swore one of these people in one of these houses sold something, but I don't remember where it is or what it is. Nor do I remember what the guy... Yes. Okay. tanks, I guess. I think to the right is the fishing, so I don't think this is the one. Yeah, over there's the fishing hut, so maybe I'll take a nice boardwalk drive real quick and see if that's where we need to head, just in case while we're here. Now I gotta remember where the dude is that wants to move with the parts shop to my city, because that's a crucial part of this. So we definitely need the good parts shop in my city, because that is the only way we're gonna get any better, because this car handles like a doggy. All right, is this the place? Can't remember. Maybe it's nowhere. Again, maybe I'm mistaken entirely. Hi. Okay, we got a doll from some reason. I don't remember what we do with any of this stuff off the top of my head, so we'll just collect stuff and hope for the best for now. I think this house over to the right is empty. Oh, come on, car, turn. It's ridiculous. Okay, what we are going to do now is fly back to Peach Town and then to Fuji City and cash in, see how many miles we got from those guys. And then we'll call the part. Don't need to do any more racing right this moment, so hopefully we get some money from driving around with the coffee sign. We got 70 coins, we only drove 7 miles, that's fine, it's better than nothing. And we will go to warp to Fuji City and go find the noodles guy. And then we will do that, so yeah. I don't remember where the parts guy is. I'm gonna have to, off camera, while I'm doing my off camera grinding, Google and find where he is and send him to Peach Town, because he's an important piece of this puzzle. So we won't see that on camera unless I recall between now and then where he lives, but no matter. Alright, let's go see the dude. This dude goes to my city. He wants to be a firefighter there, yes. So you tell him and then he moves, basically. Alright. How many miles? Give me like 50 miles. Nope, 15 miles. But that's still $300, so we'll take that. And then while we're here, we might as well go see the... Oh, hello. We might as well go see the White Mountain guy. And we'll head outside, go see if we made any money at all. We drove a little bit, not quite as far as the 15 miles with the other guy, but it's gotta be some, so... We'll go see the wool guy. Give me like $200, please, at least. We drove 3 miles. Okay, that's nothing. But it's fine. It's some. It's better than nothing. So what I'm going to do now is fly myself back to... is it here that the parts guy is? I kind of recall that he drives around outside here. Nope, that's not him. I thought that the parts guy might be here. That's not him. Nope, that's you again. Hi. I'm gonna need you to screw off, please. Thank you. Nope, that's the same guy again. Damn you. Alright. I thought for sure that the parts guy lived around here somewhere. Is that him? Yeah. Yes it is, I think. The ice cream truck? Come back. Nope, come back. Nope. Nope, come back. Thank you. Want to build a store filled with different goods. Yes, you can. Go to my city. Alright, what we're going to do now that we have that is fly back to Peach Town. And I will do some off-camera grinding. Well, I'm glad I remember that guy lived there. So yeah, we are here. And we are ready to do some off-camera grinding. So I hope you enjoyed this quick part 1 playthrough of Road Trip. And yeah, we made good progress. We got a good start. We got some locations visited. We did the first race, and next time out, hopefully we'll have a lot more money and be able to click through some of these C-class races and progress this career. So Q was going to drive into us. I thought he was going to drive into us. This guy's going to drive into us. Thanks, I will. So yeah, anyways, that's going to be it. Appreciate y'all so much. Make sure you drop that like, sub down below. Got plenty more of this game. It's going to be quite a long playthrough. Lots more other racing content, iRacing, Camaro content, track day content, everything else I usually do, other racing games. And I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. So that's going to be it. We will move on to what's next. And until next time, as always, bye.